La 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 la. Hey guys, apologies. Whoa, Nelly. Let me turn this off. Let me turn this off. Let me make sure I'm like, oh, that was bright. I was on a conference call with my father's cardiologist and they wouldn't leave me alone. My God, I feel like this is not adjusted properly. There we go. All right, we got that. Hello, everybody in the chat. All right, we got already a bunch of people. Good God. Hello, everybody. At least the chat's not filled with Ow, sorry about that. Ray, hello, brother. Brother's in chat. I don't remember if I told you, so it's good to see you. Oh, apologies, my guys. Hold up 1 second. All right, we're on. What's up?
They got this. She couldn't hear Daddy, so she said she was gonna call. But I don't.
Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Give me 1 second.
Jesse's trying to help her. I don't. What?
Give me 1 second, guys.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine?
It's fine.
All right, guys. Now I'm okay. I apologize. My dad's cardiologist decided to call at 5 o'clock, and I'm like, is this important? I want my father to live, but if it's not important, and then they're like, no, we're just checking in, and I'm like, okay. I mean, everything's good. Everything's good. And everyone always comes to me. There's 20 people in the house, and everyone comes to me for every issue. Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you on this fine day? Hope your dad's okay. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. I am pretty sure Vox Machina is coming out at 7 o'clock like it did last week. So, being as I have an hour and a half left of Undeadwood, and we have an hour and 28 minutes, I'm going to just jump in. I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3 countdown. And we're just going to I know there's going to be some downtime. And honestly, I don't feel like I've got to pay attention to every second. So we'll talk in the chat. I will sync that up with you guys. I'll give you a 1, 2, 3 countdown, and then we'll roll with that. And then I want to try to be done by 7 so we could jump into Vox Machina. So, longtime critter here to answer whatever Vox Machina and Critical Role questions you have. We got, how do I say that? Morak? Is that Morak 101? Morak? Laura Hart, I've seen you in tons of comments. I see you also commenting here, but I see you in tons of videos, so I know you've been around. I'm trying to see names that look familiar. It's the Fluorescence. I don't think I've seen that name. I do feel like I've seen Erlikes, E-R-E likes. R-likes? E-R-likes? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But my brother's in here. Amelia, Scott Graham, Dylan Richter. I just want to see if I didn't say anybody. Lord Darius, 42. Darius reminds me of League of Legends. That's got to be League of Legends. I'm pretty sure Darius was that guy. Kind of like a vampire dude, maybe? I haven't played in a while. Okay, just a tiny bit. Oh, a tiny bit of comments. Scott Graham, I'll echo. I'm assuming we're all critters in the chat. We've got a good 20 or 30 people here. Just what I wanted, if not more. I always like to get at least a dozen people going before I start. So we're already good to go. Let's just get this video up. Now, guys, the way this is going to work is you can't see the audio or hear the video. You can't see the video or hear the audio. Because it's live, it will probably get immediately taken down. So, it's free on YouTube. I'm going to do a 1, 2, 3 countdown and you can sync it up. I'm starting at exactly the 30-minute point. You can't hear it or see it anyway. So if you're off by a second or two, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's probably going to be a little bit of lag between some of us. Throw a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Likes make me happy and subscriptions make me happier. But I mean, whatever. If you just want to watch me and never subscribe and just point and laugh at my stupid face, then that's fine too. But here we go. All right, let me get this up and going. Let me just make sure Vox Machina didn't come out early. Right now it's still, I have the window up for Amazon just to make sure it doesn't drop early on me and I miss it. So let's get this going over here. 30 minutes. Yeah, the thumbnail isn't right. Where is the thumbnail? What didn't I do, Ray? The thumbnail isn't right? Oh, I know what you're talking about. People are probably like, Saints, Falcons. I always miss something, don't I? I thought I had it all. I thought I prepped good. All right, where do we got Undeadwood? Oh, well, that's the trailer. We don't want that. Damn it, I don't know which one of these it is. I didn't label them properly. So now I got to guess. Is it you? Nope. Is it you? Nope. Might be this one. Give me one sec, guys. I'm a horrible person. There we go. Save. Now the thumbnail's right. Thank you, whoever started it. Ray, I saw you, but other people had to have said it first. Anyway, all right, let's just get rolling with this. I'm gonna stop like 5 minutes before 7. I feel like the last couple minutes of Undeadwood is probably not completely necessary, and if it is, I might just have to cut it short. Guys, I apologize. Like I said, I literally had all this extra time, and then my dad's cardiologist ruined my life. The whole life. All right, now we're gonna get to the 30-minute mark. Exactly 30 minutes is where I'm starting. I'm going to mute this for now. Exactly 30-minute mark. What did I just do? So everyone get to the 30-minute mark. I'm going to pause it when I hit the 30-minute mark. And then I'm going to do a countdown. All right, I'm at exactly 30 minutes. Now, the way we ended the live stream, the way we ended part 1 was Brian, Ashley Johnson's husband, was being Al. He's the dungeon master. So he told everybody, I'm giving you $250 in gold, $250 in gold equivalent, each of you. You get an extra $250 when you complete the task, and you're going to go to the mines because weird shit is happening. I assume it's zombies or undead people, hence the name of the show. So we're going to start. Everybody, give me like a thumbs up when you're ready, and like the video when you're ready. And I'm going to pour a shot while everybody's thumbs up and they're ready, and we get rolling. I'm going to then do a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and we will start the last hour and a half of part 1. So guys, sync it up. 30 minutes in, exactly 30 minutes in, part 1. It's on YouTube for free. Critical Role's site, Undeadwood. I'm pouring a shot of redemption bourbon. I've never had this in my life, but I saw the bottle sitting on the shelf when I went, and I thought to myself, that looks like a good Western whiskey, like a bourbon, a nice bourbon to drink while drinking or watching a Western type thing. It's what I enjoy. So, all right, everyone's thumbs up in. We're all thumbs up in. This isn't it, but I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, we go after 1. 3, 2, 1, we go after 1. All right? I'm making this way more complicated than needed. But here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Now we're in. But, oh dear.
Give them directions out.
Oh dear. Now I'm cutting the volume of that because I can't have you guys here. But I'll still talk to you guys. So be synced up. He's offering the ladies hookers, whores. He's offering them whores. Red Dead Redemption. Oh, Red Dead Redemption. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Miss Arabella. Do we know why it's Arabella? And who is this lady? Not Marissa, the other lady. Who is that? Don't forget to like the stream. Correct. Thank you. Who is that? That is an interesting name. Ezekiel is my favorite in this. So far, I maybe because I see the rest of them and hear the rest of them so often, I don't know why. Ezekiel feels like he's perfect for this. Are any of the hookers from I don't call I mean, what do I call them? Ladies of the night, whores. They're calling them whores. But do I know any of them from the show? I know that's silly, but I really he's got a literal sack of gold. Each one of them have a sack of gold. Uh, so Ezekiel, who has a hitch in his step, his name is Aloysius. He apparently is a friend of the ladies, a fan of the ladies, I should say. I don't believe he really has a messed up leg. I feel like it's part of a trick. Now he's trying to coax the Reverend into the room with him. Interesting. We're trying to get the Reverend. We got Paige Pratt in here. She's a friend of the cast and a voice actress. She voices someone in Overwatch. Okay. The other lady. She's a fellow voice actor. She's going to be in Vox Machina. Slow glad you're on the journey with Critical Role. I have to turn this down a little. Some of them get really loud. Who is she in Overwatch? What is up? Muserd? Muserd? Matt is like so serious in this. Are the kitties in here? I was gonna say if the kitties are in here, I'll show you kitties. Guys in the or people in the comment. I mean people in the comment. People in the comments. I cannot remember or I didn't hear correctly. Is Matt's character in town for years or weeks? I can't I feel like he said possibly years, but it's at least weeks. Wait. I was gonna say, Al's freaking out because they didn't leave yet. He said, help yourself to the ladies. My God, the language. I can't even repeat it for the children. Honestly, the funny thing to me is every time he's playing Al, he acts crazy and curses a lot. But he's not nearly as crazy and curses as much as Al really did in the show Deadwood. Yeah. He's not being helpful at all. So my thing is, he must know and he's willing to sacrifice them like they're expendable for now. That's my guess. The Bella Union slide aside. They brought in Tolliver. I actually am surprised. Oh yeah, there's been no rolling. Do they roll? Maybe they don't roll in this. Does anybody know, or has that already been spoken of? I just realized Ray's right. Do they not roll or anything? They haven't rolled in 40 minutes. I honestly don't remember. They will. Okay. They do roll. Okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because I didn't even notice. But we're good 40 minutes in. I think it's funny that Ezekiel is spending all his time banging whores right now. Like he's not even in the story, he's in a room. Well, I guess he's in the story. They're using the Savage World system. I don't know if I mean, the Reverend's probably trustworthy just cuz, but I just don't trust anybody. Maybe that's my thing. I think I say that in all my reactions. I just don't trust people. You're a Reverend with scars all over your face and you just showed up in town. I don't believe you. You just randomly show up, you got a hitch in your step and you bang all our whores. I don't trust you. But then again, if Matt's been in town longer than any of them, I don't trust him either because now you can buy him. The lady whose name I don't know, she just acts very, very serious all the time, almost like to a fault. And Al's being like all weird, like don't talk to people, keep it on the down low. See, that's a good idea. Pretend that you're escorting the ladies to this place. Oh, even better. We're taking the priest, we're taking the reverend, because we need spiritual help to bury our father. Is her name Angeli. Angeli is the other lady's real name. Guys, what do you think of the new shirt? I wore it in the other video. I got a couple. I got two others. Not like this. Different. So Ezekiel is trying to get information from the whores. He figures I got three of them. One of them will talk something about something. That isn't a bad idea, honestly, because in Deadwood, they did a lot of talking. That's actually pretty smart. I dig that. See, I'm thinking he's just like all about hooking up. There was a reason. Annabelle. Was that one of them? Was Annabelle one of the girls in the actual show? Shirt is great, thank you. It's easy to spend a paycheck in the Critical Store. Yes, the Critical Role store. Yes, it is. There are also, oh, these. I have a bunch. Annabelle. I got a bunch of those, all different guys, but I can't set them up because they shimmer in the background. It distracts everything. Uh, See, they're talking about weird things happen around town. Girls are talking and stuff. I'm just surprised no one in town or anything has seen or said anything about, like, the other day some guy came into town and we had to beat the crap out of him with a bat and he just wouldn't go down. When Brian smiles certain ways, the dirt on his face, it makes him look like a chipmunk or something. It hugs his lower cheeks. I said this too. I love that Johnny and Dan are part of the tale. They were around for a long time. Uh, Ezekiel is getting a kick out of this. What is Ezekiel's real name? The actor. What is his name? I know it. I just can't think of it for the last, like, however long I've been watching this show. Hello, just got here. Hope the watch along is going well. What is up, Eric? If you want to sync up, we're at minute 43 and 20 seconds right now. 22, 23, 24. We're going to the Bella Union where Cy Tolliver is. I mean, I wonder what the time frame is compared to, like, the show. I'm waiting for the Reverend to slip up and do something that isn't Reverend like. What if Marissa's sister was the first one to turn? Or what if her sister's gonna turn back to life? Her sister's dead. When did I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's been too long. But I feel like that could be a thing. Oh, there it is right there. Angelique. It's on the bottom. Did it say 44? Oh, someone's asking the thing. I apologize. Guys, inform me if I missed it, but did they say exactly when her sister died? They just said they had the ceremony or whatever, right? So it had to be like in the last couple days. Interesting. Oh, we're doing a roll. We're finally rolling the dice. A notice check. So we're rolling to see if anybody's watching us outside of the gem as we leave. The gem saloon. What's the roll? It's got to be bad. Double ones? Double ones? Snake eyes? First roll of the game. So now we have fate chips. They're bringing in chips into the game. Fate chips, 3 each. And they allow you to re-roll. That's pretty awesome. I like that. That's pretty awesome. So you get 3 chips and you could bring them to the bartender and he'll either give you information, he'll give you a drink, he'll give you some help, or you could re-roll. I gotta go back and see what was Ezekiel's name. Carrie, Cary. How do you pronounce it? Karain Payton or something? How would you Carol Carrie? It's got to be Carrie, Kary, or someone said I. All right, so they took a little bit of a pause, and now we're back. All right, so now they're in the Ezekiel's back at the gem still with the hookers, watching them go to Tolliver's. Cheers. Who wants this shot dedicated to them? Somebody gets this shot dedicated to them. First to ask gets the first shot. Carrie. Oh, like Jim Carrey. So it's like Carrie. Jim Carrey. Kind of like Carrie. Right here to me. Did anyone else ask for the shot? I think not. Right here to me. Is it Morak or Morik? Morak 101. Cheers, brother. First shot. I always do shots when I watch stuff like this. So cheers to the stream. But Morak gets the first one. Uh, uh. Matt is a different kind of character in this. I almost feel like Matt's supposed to be the Bullock of the story. Good day to you all. Mother Mercedes? I'm so bad with names. I feel like no one's great. I need a drink. I'll take sloppy seconds. Malamute. I've definitely seen that pop up in chats. Morak, Mo problem. Morak. That's what I was literally thinking. Mo something, Mo problems. Love the miniature set. Does Critical Role have to go to people for that? And are there any videos on it? Matt is a chameleon. See, oh, these aren't. You're not talking about these, right? You're talking about the actual miniatures, but I have all these. Oh wait. I hung some up behind me, but you can't see them because they're behind my chair. Yes. All right. So now Angelique is using her womanly charm. I love her voice. Angelique is like so like. I mean, I would believe she'd be charismatic enough to sway somebody. She reminds me a lot of Maeve from Westworld. The look and like the costume and everything, the way about her. She reminds me of Maeve. Uh, Power. We're finally hearing from Ezekiel. Yeah. It, Ezekiel's not choosing words properly, especially after lubricating everything he just said. He is still with the hookers, I think. Ezekiel has spent almost all of part one at the gem and half of that with three hookers. Next time, guys, I will have a whatchamacallit. I'll have the time pinned over here somewhere. I was supposed to do that. I totally forgot. That way, when people jump in, they could sync up. Because I'm like, I totally forgot. If you're jumping in late, people got to keep telling you. Right now, we're at 53 minutes and 20 seconds. We're just with Ezekiel now. Carrie. I'll start calling him Carrie. All right. So Carrie's going to get some horses. Everyone else went to the Bell Union to get weapons. Am I wrong to think that somebody could be tricking us? Like, I assume anything goes. Or am I supposed to be able to trust everyone in my group? I feel like that can't be the case, right? I see, like, there's certain things I'm not familiar with as far as are there specific rules. Like, do we all have to work together? Could one, I'm assuming one person could be a total shit and just stab everyone in the back, but would any of them be working with Al? Because I feel like that would kind of be like insider information or cheating. I don't know. Which one is your favorite character so far? Mine's the Reverend. I originally, in the first 30 minutes, I would say Kerry was my favorite. But then he spent the last 40 minutes in a whorehouse, and I know it was funny and everything, and it was kind of slick. But I don't know. I kind of dig Marissa, honestly. Matt Mercer is the obvious go-to for me because he's like a badass gunslinger security guy. But Marissa, I think, has me the most like questioning. I don't trust the dead sister thing. And Marissa, I just dig. I dig her in general. She has good faces. She sells me on characters. But Matt's great too, and I don't know what to think of Matt. I almost feel like he's helping Al or something. So we got Cy. We're talking to Cy Tolliver. What else we got? If I were playing, I'd try to set him up for a it's high noon. Set up for a it's high noon. That's what I mean, I think it would go there at some point. In this game, no one trusts each other totally. I mean, it's Undeadwood. Yes, got you. Malamute. It does happen, usually not considered cheating. It can make for an awesome moment. Why you stopped uploading My Little Pony? There are so many things I got to catch up on, my friend. It's still on Patreon twice a week as this is happening. Like, see, the whole thing with the Reverend to me is interesting. Because why would the Reverend be hired by Al unless he serves a perfect, right? The purpose could be that he's religious and they're undead people. So that could be the purpose. And the scars, the Reverend scars. I feel like what is up with that? And somebody, I think it was Marissa, somebody pointed him out early on, and I immediately noticed it too. Like, why is he all scarred up? I actually thought it might have been like it's just something on his face, like some shit on his face. Uh, yeah. It's almost like the Reverend's acting like he's like a simpleton. Like, see, like people are almost talking down to him like he's an idiot. And honestly, he's doing things that would put a normal man in danger. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's intentional. Marissa's waiting for the bartender. Chat him up. Hey, right now sticking with the bartender ain't the worst idea. Or is it Sai? All right. So in walks Cy Tolliver with this dirty ass office. I'm sorry if you guys said it in the comments, but have we a timeline as to when this is in the Deadwood timeline? Because Cy was already like getting old, so was Al at the end of Deadwood. Is it after the movie? Does it matter? I don't think it does. I'm just wondering how old Cy is right now. Mr. Al Swearingen. See, Cy was always the douche, but he just had to be a bigger douche than Al so he could kind of run shit in Deadwood, I guess. Him and Al were always going head to head, but Cy always had more money. Al had more pull. Everything got so quiet in the show. So we're keeping quiet as to who is orchestrating this, but we need weapons from Cy. James Harden. What are we talking about down here? My God, there's so much stuff going on. Which one is your favorite character? I saw that. It does happen. Usually not considered cheating. Saw that. Why you stopped uploading? Saw that, by the way. Caught your Battlestar Galactica Part 2 today. What a wild ride. Great reaction. Thank you, my friend. I if you guys saw it, I had to split up Battlestar Galactica because I ordered sushi in the middle of the episode and then they called me during the episode and said, we aren't delivering it and we close in 20 minutes. So I literally had to cut the episode and do it in two parts. See, everyone's hearing weird shit's happening. Cy, Matt, like I mean, like, go see Tim. So Matt's throwing up some gold. All right, so Matt Mercer goes and talks to Cy, throws down some gold, Now he's waiting on a guy named Tim at the bar. All right, Tim's going in the room. All right, we're getting guns. We're getting something. We paid for some shit. According to him, a F ton of weapons. I avoid cursing on streams, but I said a fuck ton. I mean, with all the cursing in this, time to purchase some fucking guns. Here we go. And the Reverend's making like gun motions and stuff. I don't know if the Reverend should be having a gun. I'm going to start calling them by their names. So Matt is Clayton. So we got Tim from the Bella Union sent by Cy. Clayton. I would give Matt the best guns. Matt should get the best guns. It's Clayton. Bam. So we're getting some awesome weaponry because he's saying conceal this shit. A rug? What? Matt Mercer just said, could you throw in with our sack of powerful guns a blue rug? What? Why? All right, there's got to be a reason for this. Oh, he's using the rug to distract from the bag? Is that the sole purpose? He gets a dirty old blue rug? Why? Because he was specific about the color. All right, we're all walking out the front with our guns wrapped in a rug. In Deadwood, they were always transporting bodies in rugs. Correct. That's why I thought he was taking a rug. Ray said to hide the weapons. See, I thought the same. I thought like maybe in case they had to hide a body, they took the rug. But nope, he did it to hide the guns, I guess. All right. All right, we got two people outside starting shit with Reverend. That does look suspicious. The Reverend's been to both taverns in a matter of like 30 minutes. Good. Very nice. So Miriam made it look like she was being consoled and the Reverend was against his will going to these places. Beautiful. All right, we're all moseying away. All right, and the guys left us alone, so it helped. Amazing quick thinking on Angelie's part. Yes, I like it. See, Angelie is kind of the more like outspoken, boisterous of the two women. Marisha. I keep saying Marissa. Marisha is definitely the more mysterious with the sister death and everything coming to town. Her family's got roots. Oh, Ezekiel's. If I had longer hair, I'd shake it. Is he making an Ezekiel joke, Mister Kerry? All right. A la Napoleon Dynamite. This just took me completely out of the whole tale because that is obviously 100 years after this probably took place. Clearly not a true story now. But he just got horses for everybody. He went to the livery. The livery, he got horses. They don't sell liver there. Even though I enjoy eating liver from time to time, it's a horse place. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. She just asked, what time is it right now? Hour left of sunlight. Sundown in 1 hour. And 3/4 of the moon was full last asked. So we're going to get a full moon soon. Clear fall day. And I was going to say, the sun is going down kind of early. 2 o'clock and sundown's in an hour? That's an early sundown. Yeah, we have no lanterns. We have no fire. They're talking about all this right now. And what is it? Anjali. All right. Thank you. FYI. Anjali. Thank you. And it's Carrie? Is it Carrie? Oh, it's so Carrie. Like Jim Carrey? Carrie? I don't know. I guess it's Carrie. Kari. Oh my God, is it Kari? That's how it looks now. Am I that stupid? Kari? It's probably that. Ray's laughing. Car. K-A-R. Car like a vehicle. Thank you. I know. I'm literally reading it and saying it over and over. And then I'm like, wait, that says car. That literally says car. I apologize, guys. I apologize. I'm going to have another shot in honor of GTD 3765 because they really pushed the issue. And honestly, if it wasn't for that, I probably would have still not known. So here you go. You get a little half shot for your pursuit of my happiness. Yes. Kari. Takari. Miss Whitlock, you'll be returning the lanterns when we're done, won't you? Reverend, go shut your mouth. I don't need your goody two-shoes reverendness around here. I don't even trust you. Small little snuff box. So, Anjali, is it Anjali? Now I have to look again. Now I'm going to look at this. Anjali just hid some stuff in a snuff box. Bullock Hotel. I would love to run into Bullock. See, that's why I'm wondering the timeline of Deadwood, because Seth Bullock, I mean, like some of these people might not be around at some point. Guys, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We are on the 1 hour and 10-minute mark exactly right this second. 1 hour, 10-minute mark right now. I'm going to cut it in 35 minutes, give or take. Hopefully we can see the most of the end of this because I got to do the Legend of Vox Machina episodes. They drop in 40 minutes. All right. We're finding the location of the cemetery. 10-minute walk. 10-minute walk from the church is where the cemetery is. I feel like that's a hike from a church. They're saying it looks like someone blew up the church. An explosion went off. So it appears someone might have... So the other reverend left because, according to them, it was a wild night that caused it. And it... She said it would have been a massive amount of power to create this explosion. He comments, how do you know this? And she said she's very fond of science and chemistry. What is that all about? And she's blessed with money and education. She's obviously the mysterious one, like I said. Something's up with her. I don't trust it. I don't trust anybody. Let's just kill them all and start over. We mount up. For whatever reason, why would you say that? So Kari said, I never went in the church. In front of everybody, they were about to ride off and just says, I just want you to know before we ride off, I never went in the church. Why would you say that? That puts like a mark on you, like something's up. And then Marisha goes, do we know that? Because he just said it to you, but do we know that? And he said you were preoccupied. That's very interesting tidbit. So Kari doesn't go in the church. Marisha asks why, but she can't know because they were preoccupied. Good night, Laura Hart. Gotta go. I've got a shit ton of work to finish before I go to bed. Stay. Laura Hart, thank you for joining. I appreciate you and all the comments. Thank you for joining. Take the weapons out of the fucking rug. We're going into the Black Hills. We're going to go to the top of the Black Hills to take out our guns because no one is there. Kari gets a Bowie knife. A Jim Bowie knife. David Bowie. Mariam gets a rifle. Marisha gets a Colt. What allows Matt to decide? Is it because he bought them? I feel like that's given a lot of power to have Matt decide who gets the weapons, but he probably was the one that paid for him since he met with Sai. And the Reverend gets a double-barreled shotgun. The Reverend said, I want something easy and manageable. So he gives him a double-barreled shotgun. I mean, I guess it's easy as far as you can't miss. Oh, I mean, you could. But that's a big-ass gun to give a guy that... I mean... The Reverend's asking how he looks with a shotgun mounted. All right, so everyone's armed. We're on our way. Mr. Sir, to you. Yes, Matt was the one designated to purchase. They all kind of told him what they wanted, blah, blah, blah. All right, so he did say that they basically got the gist of what each character wanted. Just swung by to say hi. What is up, Daryl? I see you in the comments all the time, my friend. Battlestar Galactica recently, I believe. All right, we're down the narrow pass. And rocks are coming down in the canyon. Thunderous sound. A stampede of horses is coming our way. And it's creating... All right, we're rolling. This will get interesting. We're rolling to see how skilled our riding is to get away from a stampede and rocks falling. I don't know how bad... Marisha is a 6. And explodes? What? What was the explode? Oh my god, you could explode in the attack? What is the explode? Is that for like when you're actually rolling for attack or something? Clayton is very experienced, and he rolled a 2. Reverend rolled a 3. Marisha rolled a 7. Kari's a 4. Oh no, he's a 6. The highest was Miriam, had a 7. Miriam is the highest with a 7. Oh, if you roll max, you roll again and add it. Ah. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Clayton falls off his horse after another horse hits him and clips his side. Reverend's off. So Reverend and Matt rolled a 2 and a 3. They're off. They're not getting trampled, but they're off on the side. So the other 3 are just riding. They're riding with the flow of horses. And their horses are dead. So Matt and Travis's horses are dead. They are thrown to the side, not stampeded. And the others just had to keep riding off. So they're separate now. They're separated. The bartender's being asked for assistance. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. If you suffer a wound, the bartender comes over, gives you a shot. If you have 3 shots, you're incapacitated. So right now, oh no, Matt's given in a chip of fate. And Travis took his shot. Matt is making a vigor roll by giving his chip. He gets a 7. And his wound is removed. And the bartender takes your shot. I love it. See, I love shit like that. That's great. So Matt and Travis rolled low, got injured, lost their horses. 3 shots, you're out. But he could buy back a chance at rolling. Beautiful. I love it. But Travis is down 1 shot. They're 50 yards away from the end of the canyon, so they could sprint to the end of the canyon now that the horses are gone. The horses dispersed. So Matt helps the Reverend, since Matt is fine now because he rolled and got the wound removed, didn't have to take a shot. Mariam doubles back to check on him. Mariam safely makes her way back to Matt and Travis. And Matt's assisting Travis, the Reverend. Travis is the Reverend. Bye. What's up? Oh, take care, guys. Look at Ray. Ray's like, drink, drinkies. Mother Mercedes. I feel like it's Mercedes. I feel like that is a great gangster sounding name. So Mariam takes the Reverend back, and it looks like Mr. Clayton Matt Mercer is walking. He's walking. Oh. Marisha gives him a seat. That's kind of funny. Marisha's saying we should put a rug between us in case my husband finds out. But Matt is actually her husband in real life. So that's quite hilarious. Uh, Miss Whitlock is very concerned about how they're going to sit on the horses together. And Clayton is just like, let's get the frig out of here. Took all the supplies from the dead horses. The lanterns are broke. The lanterns are broke. After all that, the lanterns are broke. He even was like, we almost left without light. Guys, like the video, subscribe. We are going to do about 20 more minutes. We'll do about 20 more minutes, and then I'm going to have to stop and get ready for The Legend of Vox Machina 4, 5, and 6. Chafe in Space. Cresting the final hill. Smokestack. Train? Is it a train? It's not a train. Almost like a darkness caught fire. What? Surrounding a pit is several bodies. Brian's asking how close do we want to get to examine the body status? We're rolling for investigation check. And now Marisha is covering her face from the smoke. Matt rolls an 11. Mr. Clayton -2. Dead bodies. And smoke is coming from the middle of the pit. So they're dead human bodies. Definitely deeper than 5 feet, but we can't see the rest. And we smell burning, rotting flesh. No one else around. No one else around. Just a smoking 5 foot, if not deeper, hole surrounded by smoking, burning bodies. Yeah, is it released? Is the release confirmed at 7? I don't know. I'm still not sure. Last week might have been a fluke. I don't know, honestly. I'm assuming it's going to be 7 p.m. like last week. That's for The Legend of Vox Machina. Last week it dropped exactly 7 p.m. And I just got lucky because I was about to go to sleep. The Reverend rolls a 3 and learns nothing else about the hole. So Marisha's walking closer. She's jumping off the horse. She's got her face covered. So Kari is suggesting they go up close and he watched them from a distance with a rifle. I can't help but think that Kari has to know something. He shows up in town, no one knows him. He says he's got a busted leg. Now he wants to watch them from a distance. And the first thing he does is bang 3 whores when he comes to town. I feel like he's thinking shit's bad. He might die. He's going to have the time of his life and then go fight and he's letting them do the dirty work. That's where I'm thinking right now. I still don't even think he's got a busted leg. He could say, guys, I'll stay back because my leg's all busted. So Marisha rolls a 4. Surveying the ground. They're surveying equipment. While surveying the ground, she surveys equipment. Sam tweeted midnight PT, but might also be regional now. I'm still hoping at least Amazon EU to release in 25 minutes. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking it'll release in 25 minutes. No drag marks. There's 7 or 8 bodies surrounding the pit. So no one looks to be dragged there. They must have died on the spot. There's mining equipment, surveying equipment, and a hole. Letter on the ground. In Gaelic. Gaelic is Irish, and they're saying they must be Irishmen. But, I mean, that's very presumptuous to just assume they're Irish. Maybe I learned Gaelic. I mean, I'm Irish, though. Marisha's trying to learn the fire cause. Marisha gets right up next to the hole, but she's covering her mouth tightly. I don't know if that'll matter. Oh my God. In the pit is thousands of snake-like bodies that they've never seen anything like before. What? Creatures and bones and the bodies of Irish miners are... So we got a pit full of horribleness. Marisha is explaining it as a scene from hell. What do we got? They said the same thing last week, even the newsletter. But yeah, see, all that said last week. They said Vox Machina, 12 midnight PT time, which is 3 a.m. here, but then it dropped at 7. That's why I scheduled it like I did, so we could all talk and wonder together. Maybe I'll stay on till I actually see it pop up, just in case. Then we'll all know together. I'll stay on. That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to stay on till 7 p.m. and see. We'll all experience it together. We'll see if it drops. Because why jump off 5 minutes early if it's not there? I mean, I already have it set up. I don't have to jump off 5 minutes early. I'm dressed for it. All right, so Mr. Clayton Sharp, Matt Mercer, is rolling to see if he can examine the body. And he rolls a 10. Mouths wide open, died several hours ago. Did notice the shirt and love it. Thank you very much. I have several. You'll see them as they pop up, but I bought them for the shows. This is today's. Blood coming out of his ears and eye sockets. He's missing teeth and his tongue. But see, were his teeth and tongue removed for biting reasons? It didn't say all his teeth. It said some of his teeth. Marisha makes a comment about not turning your back to the pit. Matt double checks. almost 20 human bodies if you count inside the pit. 7 or 8 outside, dozen or so inside. No means to climb in the pit. All the ropes, ladders, mining equipment, everything is in the pit and burned. Oh, and because Matt's roll was so high, we know it was lit by someone and it was oil of Orient. Yeah. Ezekiel's asking how much more investigating is needed to succeed in our mission. Al just said to go up here and check. So we've pretty much done that. Pit is exactly 10 to 15 feet. We could see the bottom, but it is filled with death, decay, and destruction. This makes me want to start a new campaign. It's been a while. Ray is my brother, guys. I've never done this, but he has done this several times that I know of. Makes me want to do one myself. So Matt Mercer is lowering himself into the pit on a rope to lob up 2 of the snake-like creatures. It works, and he throws them up to the Reverend. We got snake-like little creature things. Three feet long is the snake corpse. Tentacles. And the ground is moving. The ground where the snake went is crumbling and falling into itself. What is happening? Is Matt falling in the pit? I feel like Matt is falling in the pit, like it's collapsing around him. Because Kari, Marisha, and Miriam are all riding over, and Travis is holding him, I think. Yeah. So the snake-like creatures that Matt just threw up disappear into the ground. Oh my God. Perfectly healthy version of the snake jumps out of the ground. And now the Reverend, Mr. Travis, is rolling survival. And he rolls a 4. The Reverend falls, maintains control. What? Matt only hears screaming from the Reverend and is still climbing. Five more snaky creatures coming from the bottom of the pit towards Mr. Clayton Sharp. Pointy sharp tails, tentacles everywhere, 3 feet wide. Time to deal your cards. What does that mean? What is time to deal your cards? You do not roll initiative. You're dealt it. I don't know what this is, but Travis gets a 6 of hearts. Anjali gets a 3 of hearts. 6 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds. A joker. Matt gets a joker. So Matt can go whenever he wants by pulling the joker card. So the lowest is... All right, I'm going to go one at a time. Reverse alphabetical order based on the suit if you have the same card. All right, Matt's going first. So Matt climbs out. He rolls a 5. Matt climbs out. All right, Matt succeeds in getting out of the range of the creature. So 7 or 8 are coming at the rest of them now. 7 or 8 of those snaky looking weirdo things. Matt draws his guns, backs away from the pit. Marisha is up. Marisha grabs her Colt. Marisha fires at the one closest to the Reverend. Oh, it's no longer on the none of them are attacking. See, I thought what they thought. I thought one was like on the Reverend's leg. They're hostile as fuck. No one has gotten bitten, and the one that was on the Reverend doubled back. So no one's being attacked. So they're at least a few feet away from everybody. Everyone's backing away. So as they're all backing up, the snaky things are basically making equivalent ground and approaching them. So they're not getting away by backing up. They got to do something. Yeah, smoke these things. The Travis the Reverend is smoke these fuckers. All right, Marisha's firing. Double ones again? I don't think I've ever seen double ones once, let alone twice. The weapon backfires. And it fires behind her and hits a tree. Oh my god. The Colt heats up, she drops it, and the snake grabs it and throws it in the pit. So she lost her Colt. Crab walking with his double barreled. The Reverend's coming up. And he's going to remove it from this plane of existence. He rolls a 6. And it explodes to an 8. And it hits. Within 12 feet, and now he's got to roll for damage. 10 points of damage. That might kill a snaky thing. He pulls both triggers. It's not 1-1. And he spreads buckshot. So the one gets hit, does not die. Two others come in to shield it. And it still wants to eat at you, but is bleeding. The one you hit. So 10 double-barreled shotgun buckshot didn't kill one of them. And two come in to protect them, like a guard. But now they're a little more cautious. They're a little more scared, a little more frightened. I thought he said, he goes, Fog, you're up. And I thought he said, fuck, and everyone else did too. Fuck. Honestly, Fog, isn't he still back with the rifle? Didn't he stay a distance? He should start firing and picking them off. Fog is Mr. Kari, Ezekiel. All right. Kari is going to use his lantern to sort of scare off the snakes. Wave around the lantern, use the light or heat or something to scare them away. I mean, I don't know if that would work because they were coming out of a pit of smoke. I mean, I guess the fire... All right. So he goes to the Reverend. There's three around the Reverend, waving the lantern 4 to 5 feet near them. And they're trying to protect the wounded one. Like they literally, it's not like every man for himself kind of thing. They have protective elements. Travis is reciting some sort of man-made scripture because they're thinking it's things from hell. All right. So they don't like fire. Kari gets the Reverend further back and sort of shields him with the lantern. The alcohol soaked rug. Oh, see, that would have been good. They had the rug, and Kari is saying if we had that alcohol soaked rug, we could have used it and set it on fire, used it as like a weapon because it was behind the bar. It had to have been soaked with liquor. That was clever. I like that, but we already got rid of it. We lost it in the horse crash. Uh, it almost seemed like some of the snakes were getting a little cockier than others, but know their place, and they're just keeping back. Clayton Sharp is double firing his guns at the closest to him. First one's a 5 on his roll. He's attacking. So the first is a 5, and the second's a 3. First round hits the dirt, and that was a 5. The second one hits the snake? I guess that was the higher one. Fires the second round right down the snake's throat. explodes out the back, and he kills the other one. Or I guess he shot twice at the same one. One of them grabs the wounded one, and all of them disperse. Apologies. They said it's almost like they activated quicksand and just were allowed to do whatever they wanted. Black spots are appearing in their vision. What? Everyone is losing vision and consciousness. What? We're all unconscious. Everyone's unconscious. Everyone just went out. Everyone sees black. The snakes dispersed. One grabbed the injured one. One died. And they're all unconscious. There is a figure approaching. God damn it. There is a figure approaching and they're all unconscious, but they could sense it approaching. Land is poison with the stench of greed. It's in the land and the dirt. It's in the water and the fire. Give unto me your souls and I will grant you power. What is happening? The dealer will see you now. What does that mean? The dealer will see you now. A silhouette of a dealer appears before us. No features. They can't see each other. Oh, it's the cards. He's dealing out the cards. Are these the ones that mattered to us before? What is... It's an ace of diamonds to Arabella. Joker to Fogg. Clayton gets a king of spades. Mason gets a jack of spades. Is she going to get a queen? So everyone's got face cards. Anjali has a queen of diamonds. What? What does this mean? We're going to explain what we dreamed about. Oh my God, guys, it's 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I'm going to let it run. I'm just going to glance over real quick. It's not out yet, guys. The episode did not drop yet, and it is 7 o'clock. Back to the show. Travis is talking about he moved around. He saw a chapel with a preacher in front of it. He saw barren lands. Now we're talking Marisha. Thick black smoke from a train. Skeletal figures in the smoke. Overcome by disease. Eating at their flesh. This is what Marisha is saying she dreamt. This is getting dark. Smoke from the train turns to smoke from the church. Visions of my sister's eyes before they decay. I gotta assume her sister's dead body has something to do with all this. Mariam's up. The new episodes are out. Oh, it must have just dropped a second or later. It must have took like an extra minute. Let's see. I'll double check. Episodes are out, guys. All right, we're going to stop there. I paused it at 1 hour and 52 minutes. I think there's like 10 minutes left. They're all telling their dreams. I don't want to be 10 minutes late for the episodes. They just dropped. It was like a minute later than it should have. How dare they? So I paused it like I said. It's at an hour, 52 minutes, and 39 seconds is the exact time in which I stopped it. Mariam just started telling her dream. I missed the beginning, so I'll have to rewind it like 10 or 20 seconds. My intentions were to finish this, but because of the doctor call, I had to stop. So we got 10 minutes left. You are correct. Lace Up Hockey. Teresa J. I'm in Central Standard Time. All we know is that it just dropped on Prime. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking. I'm just going to end it here. You guys in the comments, I'm going to put this up. This will be up on YouTube to watch in full. So you guys will be able to sync it up and watch it. Like I said, I never paused it once. So the minute I do the countdown, that will sync up until I just paused it now at the very end. But we will try to finish this up. You know what I'll probably do? Maybe what I'll do is I'll watch the last 10 minutes in a video. That way I could talk and edit it up, and we could finish this up and then talk about what we will do to continue part 2 from here. But guys, I appreciate you joining me. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We're going to do this at least once a week. I might change it from Thursdays depending, because like I said, it does get a little chaotic having to edit and watch 3 episodes right after I do this. I originally thought like that'll be awesome. I'll do 12 hours of Vox Machina every Thursday. And it does sound cool, but I want to be alive and alert and excited as always. And I feel like if I do 12 hours every week, I'm just going to drain myself. So we'll split it up. No sense in doing it all in one day. We'll split it up. We'll do it over a couple days. Thank you all. I would go through the chat and thank you all by name, but it'll take another 5 minutes, and I want to jump in to get you guys the first episode, or the 4th episode of The Legend of Vox Machina. So we're going to go right now, and I'm going to watch episode 4. I'm going to throw it right up on Patreon in full. So if you're subscribed to Patreon, you'll get it in about 35-40 minutes. You'll get the first episode, or the 4th episode, I should say. After that, I will edit that up for YouTube and then watch 5 and 6. But Patreon gets them first, and they get them as soon as I watch them. YouTube, you'll probably get 4, 5, and 6 by afternoon tomorrow. I'll definitely have 1 or 2 up by tonight. So thank you all. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in a little bit in Vox Machina episode 4. Take care. Thank you all. Peace.